Valemount, British Columbia is a picturesque village nestled between three mountain ranges, the Rockies, the Caribous, and the Monachees. The area offers stunning mountain scenery and endless recreational activities, just 15 minutes from majestic Mount Robson and only 1 hour from world-famous Jasper National Park.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Robinson, Marketing Coordinator for Tourism Valemount. I stopped by the Valemount Visitor Center and they recommend I head out on the Fraser River today on a raft. I'm going to start the morning with a whitewater trip with Mount Robson Whitewater and end the afternoon with a scenic float trip, Stellar Descents. What a beautiful day for rafting. See you on the water. It's just a quick 15-minute drive to Mount Robson from Valemount. I'm heading for Mount Robson Whitewater, located in the shadows of Mount Robson, the highest peak in the Canadian Rockies, for a whitewater rafting trip down the mighty Fraser River. The Fraser is BC's longest river. It runs all the way to Vancouver, 1,375 kilometers, or 855 miles. I've never been whitewater rafting, but the staff at the Valemount Visitor Center told me that Mount Robson Whitewater's rafting trips are excellent for beginners. They even booked my ticket. I'm super excited to try it. And okay, I'll admit it, a little nervous. I sat down with Terry Cinnamon, co-owner and operator of Mount Robson Whitewater, to find out more about their operation. So tell me, Terry, how long have you been running the company?
Well, we started in June of 1996, so this is season number 18.
Oh wow, quite a while. And what got you into this business?
Well, I guess just growing up at Mount Robson and being fairly adventurous when we were younger, we used to do a bit of recreational rafting, and we just saw it basically as a good activity that we could offer from our existing campground and lodge. So yeah, we thought it might keep people in the area for an extra day or two, so that's why we got into it.
So tell me, what kind of trips do you offer?
Well, we offer 3 trips. We offer a scenic family float tour, which begins in Mount Robson Park and ends at our campground. It's 11 kilometers, takes about 2 hours altogether. And we also do a 14-kilometer whitewater. That's our most popular trip.
Right.
And rapids ranging from 3 to 3+ in high water.
Sounds fun.
And we also combine the two, where you do the float in the morning and then after lunch get on the river for the whitewater. And that's basically a full day. It's 10 o'clock till 4:30 kind of thing.
And what other services do you offer here?
Well, we have our main office, which is a coffee shop and little snacks, things like that. We also have 18 guest cabins, and they're self-contained, so you can stay for a few days. 16 of the 18 units have kitchenettes in them. They all have private bathrooms. We have a 25-site campground right on the water's edge. So, yeah.
Excellent. So what's the best way to book a trip?
We do have a website. We do quite a bit of local advertising. We even advertise, on the radio in Prince George, things like that, and brochures and things like that. So we are out there. If people are wanting to spend time in the Mount Robson area, they can usually find us. And we also offer 1 free night's camping with the purchase of a raft trip. So that brings a lot of people in as well, who might not necessarily be thinking of staying overnight. And then when they're looking at one company's brochure that doesn't mention rafting and then ours does, they might think, let's go and make a weekend of it. And then when they're here, they might even do some of the other activities that the other operators in the area offer that we don't.
Thanks for being with us today and for all the great information you provided.
You're welcome, and thanks for having us.
Once you're seated, take your outside foot, tuck it under the thwart in front of you, your back foot under the thwart behind you, okay? This is your seatbelt. Once your seatbelt is done up, you should be able to lean out of the raft, get your helmet wet, and bring yourself back into the boat. If you can do that, you know you'll be safe the entire way down. Okay. I'm gonna grab her by the shoulder straps of the life jacket, here and here. Okay, again, my knees are on this outside tube. I'm gonna count to 3, I'm gonna give her a bit of a dunk, and after flotation of the life jacket, fall back into the boat with Taylor on top of me. Have a bit of a moment, all right, we're gonna get back up, and we're gonna be ready to paddle again. With our feet facing downstream.
It's not all fun and games though. The Fraser is a fast-flowing river, so the safety information is really important, and it could save your life in the event of an emergency.
And in this position, in case I come up against any obstacles, I can push off with my legs, not these fancy helmets that we're wearing. And she is out in her full glory today. You know, we don't actually get to see the peak all that often, so you guys are actually quite lucky. Going rafting! After that, we're gonna get into a couple class 2s, okay, Terry Fox and then Wildcat. After that, we're gonna get into the big stuff, the class 3s, Purple People Eater. Anybody wearing a purple wetsuit today? I think there's a few of them out there. All right, Purple People Eater, Gold Pan Alley. All right, after which we're gonna go into Roller Coaster and then Vuarnet Ledges. After Vuarnet Ledges is Rearguard Falls, that class 5 falls that we will portage around today. All right. After which, one of my favorites today and the biggest class 3 of the day, Ejector, and then the Grandma, okay? And we'll finish off with some nice class 2s to cool down, after which we can all go swimming. Yeah. Let's get ready. Let's go. All forward, all forward. That's the way, keep it going. Here we go. Yeah! That's the way, team, keep it going, dig them in. Holy moly. And stop. All right, so Terry Fox will be the smallest and easiest lap that we go through today. A great opportunity for us to practice our paddle strokes. So all forward, all forward. That's the way. Keep it going, team. Keep it going. That's the way. Dig them in. Keep it going, team. And take a break. All right. Nicely done. How are those ones? Good? Gonna get a whole lot better. Getting a few more waves. We are coming up on that first class 3 section. It's called Gold Pan Alley. Down at the bottom, there is an old gold panner's cabin that was built back in the 1930s by a gentleman named Steve Euler. Now, Steve Euler came out here hoping he would strike it rich for gold. He never actually did, but his cabin still stands today. And stop, take a break. Okay, so in this rapid coming up, you may hear me say, all forward hard. At which point I want you to pick up the cadence of your stroke. Start paddling a little bit faster, a little bit deeper. All right, if you guys hear my voice crack, a little tear run down underneath my sunglasses here, it's time to paddle a whole lot harder. All right, and let's go all forward, all forward. That's the way. Dig them in now, dig them in. easy. Just slow it right down. Slow it right down. There we go. And stop. Right on, you guys. So coming up, we got a rapid called roller coaster. After that, we're gonna take a short break behind the island. We can switch up spots in the boat if we like. Nice and strong now. Nice and strong. Welcome to Vuarnet Legend. Keep it going. Keep it going. Stop. Take a quick break. Let's get ready for some hard paddling. That's the ready team. All forward. And all forward hard. Hard. Dig them deep. That's the way, guys. Keep it going. Stop. Take a break. All right, we got a few big matches coming up here. The rinse and wash cycle. Let's get ready. All forward. All forward. That's the way. Keep it going. And all forward hard. Hard, hard. Stop, take a break. All right. Yeah. Can I get all the paddles in the middle of the boat for a paddle rattle? Nicely done. Almost knocked Jen out of the boat.
Oh no!
And all forward, nice and easy. All forward, nice and easy. Stop. And all forward.
Jen, how is it?
Awesome!
You get wet?
Very! I got a mouthful of water and a face.
But fun.
But very fun!
All right, and forward. Welcome to Rearguard Falls. Let's get ready. Let's go. All forward. All forward. That's the way. Dig them in, team. Dig them in. Hard, hard. Keep it up. All forward. All forward hard. Welcome to Ejector Rapid. Keep it going. Dig them deep. Hard, hard. That's the way. Keep it going. Hard, hard. That's, keep it up. Keep it up, Pete. Keep it up. And stop. Take a quick break. At the ready. All forward. All forward hard. Welcome to the Grand Bar. Oh yeah! You know what that calls for? A paddle rattle. All right. Okay, so who wants to hike up and do it again? Right on, guys. So one last section of Whitewater coming up here. Definitely not quite as hectic as some of the stuff we've been through together today, but still a lot of fun and definitely the most scenic part of the trip. Welcome to the Lower Canyon. All forward, all forward. And all forward hard. That's the way, dig them in, dig them in. So wait, keep it going. Dig them deep. And stop! Right on, right on, right on! You can feel free to float around, but the water is moving quite quickly. And remember to always, always, always keep your feet up. Okay? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Come back to the raft. Try to swim close to the raft. There you go. You can hang on to the side of the raft here. That's good. Yeah, okay. Good.
God, we're right.
Knees on the outside too, Kylie.
Yep.
There you go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there.
Well done.
There's a little
Hello.
for you. Maybe not the easy, but
Jenny. Eric.
Thanks once again for all your hard paddling. I hope you guys had a blast today. Thanks for coming out with us. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Fraser. Just as much as I do. Let's get ready. Let's go all forward, all forward. So I was taking a family of folks down the Fraser, and they had a young daughter with them. And she was pretty small, like she, wasn't quite big enough to have a paddle, and we were going, well, we let her paddle through the class 2s and stuff. But once we got into the class 3s, I was like, okay, well, now is the time that we're gonna put you in bow buddy position, because it's the safest spot in the boat, and you're gonna have a whole lot of fun. So we're going down Gold Pan Alley, and we hit this huge wave. And all that happens to this poor girl is she gets hit by this wave. She literally flies back, all the way back in the raft, right back here, and she just looks up to me and just spits this thing of water out. I was said to her, are you okay? How was that? She's like, that was great. I felt so bad, but it was pretty cute, this moment. I felt terrible about it afterwards, but she went right to the front again. She was right back in the game.
Wow.
It was, yeah.
What was the best part?
Getting splashed in the face with a big rapid.
Did that happen?
That totally happened. It was awesome.
Cool.
Time to take things down a notch. So I booked a relaxing float trip on the Fraser with Stellar Descents. I'm here with Jim Gillese, co-owner of Stellar Descents Backcountry Adventures. So tell me, Jim, how long have you been co-owning this company?
Well, this is myself and my business partner's first season owning the company. We made our purchase over the winter this past year.
Okay. What kind of trips does Stellar Descents offer?
Well, we offer 3 products. We offer a scenic float, which is a calm water trip meant for sightseeing and spotting wildlife. And we also offer our Class 3 family trip down the Fraser River, which is it's fun for the whole family. Big splashy waves, and as well as some calm sections in there that allows for swimming and enjoying the scenery. And then, like I mentioned before, the Beaver River, which is our Class 4 river. It's the only Class 4 rafting in the region. And like I said, we are the exclusive permit holders for that river. So nobody else can go down that river. If you want to go down the Beaver, you have to go with Stellar Descents.
That sounds fun.
It's going to be great.
So tell me, what makes you sort of different from other rafting companies?
Well, there's a couple of things that really set us apart from other companies. The first one is we are a small boutique rafting company. So we try very hard to give full attention to every single customer that comes through our building and through our rafting programs. So whether you're doing the scenic float, the Class 3 or our Class 4 rivers, you're going to have attention from every single staff member once you get here.
So what do we expect to see on the water today?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say we're definitely going to see some bank swallows. We might also see some other birds like some kingfishers, osprey, maybe even some eagles. And we're also going to see some great views of Mica Mountain as well as the rest of the Caribou Range. So and we've got a beautiful blue sky day, so I think it's going to be a great trip down the river today.
So excited to get on the water.
Well, should we go?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
All right.
Pretty relaxed, all right? Sound good to everybody? Sounds good. Anybody have any questions? Yes, sign, read, understood the waiver? Still want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, let's get in. Welcome to the mighty Fraser. Once again, my name is Mason. I'm going to be taking you down today on this lovely day in the Robson Valley. So there's a few ways we could go about this trip. I got a few things in my goodie bag here. Have a couple chats maybe about the salmon run, some stuff about the pine beetle, and or we could just hang out and relax. Or a bit of both is what we usually do. You know, have a chat, relax. I'll stop talking for a little bit, and yeah, but it's gonna be. Should be good. So, sound good to everybody? We just go over my chats and get on. Fraser is, of course, 1,375 kilometers long, making it the longest river in BC, top 10 in Canada, and it is in fact the largest salmon run in the world. So it's pretty significant when it comes through. So this one right here, this first tube, this is the fixed eggs. You can pass those around. So she's going to lay about 3,000 of those guys. And this will be over the course of about 10 days. So she kind of needs to let the eggs ripen. So when she arrives, she'll make her nest and allow some time for the eggs to ripen inside of her body. And so over the course of the 10 days, she'll lay about 10 to 30 eggs and then let them ripen for a little bit, then lay 10 to 30 more. And they kind of call it a acclimatization period where they'll start to explore. They'll go upriver a little bit, downriver, slowly getting farther and farther away in each direction from where they're born, learning the river and memorizing that chemical smell. Every flow trip I've come down this past week, this tree has been getting lower and lower. So it's going to come down pretty soon. You guys can feel free to dip your feet in the water if you want.
Ooh.
Just be mindful, hang on to that rope on the outside. Please be careful.
Have you seen any animals on the float trip yet, or birds, or?
Yeah, so we're coming up to a section where the home of the bank swallows, so I'll go over a bit of that downstream. But
Cool.
one trip we saw a pretty big moose just downriver from us. It was, and some bears every once in a while, but it's not a guarantee. It's nice when we do see something, but
Of course.
typically it's in the morning on the 9 a.m. float, or
That's right, or in the later,
or in the 6 p.m. float. So
that's right. Guess it's a little hot for the animals right now.
Totally.
Right.
So this is our kind of area for the bank swallows. They live, if you see the more vertical sections of the rock, so this is where they live. They make their little nests in there. And they eat up to 10 times their weight in insects a day.
Wow. Do they like to eat mosquitoes?
Yes, which is awesome.
That's awesome.
So there's a beautiful mountain right in front of us right here. This is Mica Mountain. And of course named after the mica that was found in it. And they used to do lots of mining up there. So there was this gentleman that was walking in the area one time, and he was going to explore the mines up there, and he claimed to see this big grizzly bear, right? So he wanted to get a little closer, and in fact, it was as he quote unquote, a female Sasquatch that he claimed to see and told everyone. You want to see it in the camera there? So he described this, and his daughter drew this little sketch here.
A little cold. Yeah.
They'll warm up when they go numb.
Just coming up to the takeout here, guys. So on behalf of myself and Tyler, our bus driver over there, and Stellar Descents in general, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the trip, and thanks for coming out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
Learning experience too.
It's good.
And how did you enjoy the trip today?
Oh, it was amazing. I'd highly recommend it. It was very knowledgeable and friendly staff. It was. What did you think, kids?
Kids?
Good.
It was nice. Fun.
Good to hear.
Mom?
It was excellent. It was beautiful. Yeah, perfect day, and no, it was a lot of fun. Really good experience.
I had a great time rafting on the Fraser River today. For more information, please contact the Valemount Visitor Center. See you next time.